I made 13.51% return on my investment for my crypto for the month of September with the gray market. And I want to share all of this information with you guys today. I've been in the gray market for a month and I didn't want to make a video until I knew it had some sort of legitimacy. And traditionally in the past, I have not had good luck with high return crypto projects such as Time Wonderland. We had BlockFi with high returns, all of these really high DeFi returns. It didn't seem sustainable in the long run. And sure enough, Gray Fund has been going for, I believe, 16 months now with an average monthly return of 16.15%. I found out about this project from a friend of mine called Dreco, who is actually a team member in the gray market. I knew him from a previous project, and he told me about this one and to check it out and to possibly make a video on it. And I'm also excited that hopefully some members of the gray market team are going to be on my channel for a interview / podcast. So stay tuned for that. But I want to get into the depths of gray market, how you guys can participate, some do's and don'ts. And there's just a lot to unwrap here because this is one of the most, and I cannot stress this enough. I was talking to Dreco about this. This is one of the most detailed and sophisticated projects I've seen. They are so on point with their announcements. Their Discord server is the most detailed thing I've ever seen. They have events, and they have the events for every time the withdrawals are open and when they close, when deposit windows are open, and events. They have events all the time, and they're constantly growing. And currently, right now, they have $19 million in their total fund balance. When I invested, I believe it was $17 million. So $2 million were added in the past month. Let's get into talking about gray market. So as always, all of the links that I talk about today will be in the description below so you guys can check it out. There's no sort of affiliate link or anything I'm getting from making this video. This is me making a video based on my own personal beliefs and what I've experienced in the gray market. And if you don't believe what I'm saying, you can always check out the testimonials tab right here in the gray market Discord, the gray market Discord will be in the description below. There are a bunch of testimonials and there's always going to be new added. There's one 15 hours ago that savings for a 23-year-old, they were able to increase their deposit above 10K with the monthly returns, and they're hoping to reach 20K. There's a bunch of information, and I don't want to stress this enough. If I don't go over something, that doesn't mean I don't think it's important or I just forgot about it. There is so much information. Like I said, this is the most detailed crypto project I've ever seen. Look at all of this stuff. It's going to be difficult to cover it in a short-term video, which is why I want to bring them on my channel so that they can talk about it from their perspective, the do's and don'ts on them. And just a disclaimer before we get into all of this, and I know I haven't really gotten into this so much, but you don't want to ape into projects like this. They say that too, do your research. They say DYOR as a joke sometimes, but seriously, if you're thinking about putting any amount of money or crypto in here, be sure to research into this project. Don't just look at the returns. Yes, I made 13% in the past month. Don't take what I did and just put 5,000, 10,000 into this project. Make sure you research, make sure you understand what you're getting into. There's possibilities for losses, there's possibilities for gains. As for what makes gray market different, one of the many things that makes them different is how it is structured and how it operates. They're a professionally managed financial technology company. They utilize safety and security developed by traditional financial investment strategies and applies them to the exciting world of cryptocurrency and crypto markets. They use blockchain technology. Participating members' deposits are held off-chain through a regulated custodian for maximum security and safety. This allows for funds to be guarded while being utilized. In most cases, funds that are applied to various market sectors utilize a brokerage to conduct these transactions, and is also backed by a bank LOC, which was secured to fortify the fund by providing a bank guarantee of payment for goods and services through an irrevocable letter of credit, which is great. That is awesome. It goes into some more information here about just kind of how they are functioning, what they are using as far as how they are making their trades and whatnot. So that they have VPNs, they have a secure DApp that they integrated. All blockchain transactions outside of the DApp are conducted with a secure single-purpose hardware wallet, which you could say that might be a good or bad thing. If someone takes that hardware wallet or they find your keys, you're going to lose a lot of crypto. But I'm sure they already know not to put their keys on their computer. They probably have it all offline, which is good. They talk about their custodian, a brokerage. They utilize the Interactive Brokers LLC. It's an American multinational brokerage firm, and you can look all this information up. They're not making any of this stuff up. They also utilize NYDIG as its custodian of funds. It's a regulated, audited, and insured custodian built for crypto investment firms and institutions. And they also talk about their bank letter of credit. So they provided a $5 million letter of credit by the bank. This can be increased quarterly based on balance, collateral, and returns of the Gray Fund. So now since I believe we're at $20 million for the fund, we might see an increase in the letter of credit here coming up. The funds are used to increase long-term position sizes and for additional liquidity for withdrawals instead of closing long-term positions. Because obviously, if you were to withdraw, let's say you have $500,000 in this, if you were to withdraw it, they would utilize the letter of credit rather than pulling their position, which would cause them to actually lose money if it's a positive position. So this strategy provides gray market over collateralization of the fund by approximately 200%, ensuring participating members more safety and security in their funds. So obviously, there's not a 100% guarantee that you're going to get your money back, but they want to make every step possible to make sure that it is as close as possible to 100%. So the letter of credit has been secured by the Saudi National Bank, and they posted this in their Discord server, I believe, like the paper and everything. So anytime you have questions about anything mentioned in here, they usually have the documents posted somewhere. And if you can't find it, you can always ask on Discord, and they provide it really, really quickly. Like I said, most detailed project I've ever seen. So let's go to the investments, because this is probably why you guys are interested. Like, what are they doing? How are they making these high percentages? And they talk about it right here. They utilize a bunch of stuff. So they use traditional finance, decentralized finance, derivatives trading, stablecoin farming, credit and debt instruments, liquidity pools, and soon they're going to be launching the Gray USD token, which is tethered 1-to-1 to the US dollar. It's going to be over collateralized stablecoin that generates real value by having an off-chain growing treasury. And soon they're also going to be having this AI trading bot that is earning approximately 0.3% a day, but it's asterisked. So it does not always participate in a subject market investment at any time. So there's just a disclaimer there if you guys want to read that. But some of this stuff isn't live yet, like the token and the trading bot, and they make sure that you guys know that. Like the trading bot is soon up here, pre-sale soon. And this is where the gray market membership comes into play. Participating members of the gray market products and services are required to pay a monthly fee of $200 per month. You can pay it, I believe you can pay it yearly if you want. This membership provides participating members access to all gray market products and services. So this is a deal breaker for a lot of people. I know they're going to read this and they're going to say, I don't want to pay $200. But right now it is paused. So you got to keep that in mind. If you were to deposit today, it is paused for the month of October. So this $200 fee might be a deal breaker for some people, but I just want to show, like, the membership provides participating members access to all of the services. It's applicable and extends to the life of an individual's membership with the gray market, and it's subject to change determined by the developers. But there is some, penalties if you don't pay the fee. If you don't pay it for 3 consecutive months, the principal balance will be returned to the original wallet, and that's that. So you can rejoin the market. You have to restart the process. You have to re-whitelist, and there's just some more information here. But if you think $200 is a lot, you can go down to the calculator and see, if I were to hold $1,000 for 1 month, that pays for half of the fee right here. And there is a fee that they take out when you do deposit, but it's 15% of the yield. It's not of your original deposit. So if I were to put $2,000 in here for 1 month, I would make the fee back in a month. And then I would take the fee out and it would keep going. And you can go all the way up to 48 months and you would have $2.246 million if this project is sustainable for 48 months at the current monthly return. Is it possible? I'm not sure. Nobody knows the future. If you do, you'd be a millionaire already. But that's just something to look at. I have a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth looking at these calculators just based on previous projects like Time Wonderland, and I'm not comparing this project to that, but they had calculators like this, and I was like, wow, if I had $1,000 in here in 12 months, I'd be a millionaire. Obviously, that's not the case here. You'd have $10,000 and you'd have some fees here, and you don't want to put money in here that you can't lose. Like, I don't want to put my college rent and my tuition savings that I have. I don't want to put that into this project in the case that I lose it, because then I'm SOL. I don't want to do that. So that's the 3 tabs I wanted to show you guys. And now I'm just going to go through the white paper really quick. I already went through this kind of introduction of what's going on. It's just, if you want to read this on your own time, I really suggest that you guys do. I just want to kind of give you the overview of what's going on. Going over to compliance, they have all of this stuff. They have a CEO, they have a legal team, they have a partnership with Chainalysis, the featured services. They talk about the Gray Fund, the market membership, all that stuff. I went over that with you guys. Participating members, it'll tell you some more stuff. There's some minimums and maximums. If you want to withdraw over $50,000, it will take a longer time, and over $100,000, it says you need to reach out to them. So keep that in mind if you're a whale putting some money into this project. Withdrawals are only for a very small period of time, from 12 a.m. EST on the 24th of each month to 12 a.m. EST of the 26th on each month. And if you forget this stuff, they have it up here in the events, so you don't have to worry about that. Deposits open, withdrawal requests opens. They already have this stuff. It is insane how detailed they are. I love it. It's awesome. The best Discord server around right now. Monthly reports. They have monthly reports, but they're going to be adding soon, putting some more information in here as far as their contracts and whatnot. Security updates. They have a CerTic audit, which I'm going to actually jump over to the Discord, and then we're going to move to the website. So the updates that they put out are really detailed, and this is just an update that was put out 2 days ago talking about the market and the fund update. They successfully got their KYC and their audit with CerTic, which is a well-known audit company, and then KYC. At the time of this, their security is 84.92%, but they're fixing some back-end data points, which should reach it to 90+%. They also added support for the following network. So when I first put my crypto in here, I only had Ethereum network, but now they have Arbitrum, Optimism, Base, Avalanche, Binance Smart Chain, and they're just adding more left and right. The updates are insanely detailed. Like I can't stress it enough how detailed everything is. They're going to be rebranding the premium to the pro. So if you have any questions, like, these updates are so detailed, you don't have to go into the chat and be like, when's this, when's that, when's this? It's like literally all there. So that's it for the Discord. Now we can go to the actual page. And if you go to the home page, it just says earn variable passive income, enter the DApp, and then you have to click request access because it is a whitelist only situation. So if you're not on the whitelist, you can put your wallet address in here in your Discord and click check whitelist. And it's going to say wallet is not whitelisted, and click request now. So you can do that to get whitelisted. And then from that point forward, only this address that you whitelisted is eligible to deposit funds. So you can't deposit from anything else. This is a DApp, so it's going to be utilizing MetaMask. So obviously use your MetaMask address in here, and then you can go forward depositing. So I can click deposit, and I can just switch the chain that I want to be on. Like if I wanted to be on BNB, I can go over here and click Ethereum or BNB. I didn't add BNB yet on this new browser. I had to switch back to Chrome, but that is pretty much it. You can see right here, I deposited $676 last month, and I think I sold all my Flux and put it into here because I'm just so sick of Flux. And I got $91 in monthly returns, which is better than it just sitting in my bank account. It's better than it just sitting in crypto. It has a much higher chance of going up if it's a stable coin and I'm getting monthly returns than a coin such as like Bitcoin or Litecoin. That's a 50-50 chance every second of the day that it could go up or down. And stable coins have a pretty consistency to stay at $1. So that's it for this video. If you guys have any questions, feel free to put it in the comment section below, and I will do my best to answer it or direct you to someone who can answer it. Feel free to join my Discord server as well as the Gray Market Discord server and take a look around and see if this is something you want to participate in. None of this is financial advice. I just simply wanted to bring this to your guys' attention, how cool Gray Market is and what I experienced in the first month of using it. For my personal opinion, I'm going to keep going with this project. I'm going to see how long these returns are going to withhold and how long this is going to be sustainable as far as the monthly return. This month it was a little bit lower than the previous months. Not a big deal. That's typical with stocks and crypto. There's positive months and negative months. That's just how it works. And I think I might even deposit a little bit more stable coins into this just to see how the monthly returns are. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great one. Peace out.